welcome back to my channel. If you have seen the title, today is going to be about the books I have read this month and my TBR for next month, June. June is going to be a very interesting month for me, reading month. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a big smash on the like button. And if you like my channel, don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, let's start with what I have read this month. It has been an interesting month of reads. Has it been interesting? No, not really actually. I have read 3 books this month. One of those you actually have seen a video of that is actually my latest video, and the other 2 I haven't really made anything about it because I wasn't very happy of the videos that I made. So they are going to be here in this video. I'm still going to give you a review or something for the books, but yeah, let's start with the first one that I have read. I have started last month with the book. It was my very first book of this writer, and it made me very excited for the next many books that he has written, and that is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, the first book of the Mistborn saga. And it made me immensely happy of how it was written. I loved the main characters, I loved the crew, I loved how the story was just made. I'm also always very amazed on how people can come up with this kind of story. Like, how do you get there? But yeah, it made me very happy, especially because I could talk about the books with my friends. And yeah, I gave it a 4-star, and it made me very excited for the next installation of this series. But before I started with the next book, I thought I should keep a little bit of a rest for the next book. So I will be reading my other books on my TBR. I have quite a big TBR, yearly TBR for this year. I also have a video for that. I will put it down below in the description. The next book in May, this May. It was a book that I was very curious about, but it didn't make me very happy at the end. I have a feeling that I came in with the wrong intention, and that is the Wisdom of Sally Red Shoes. I thought that it was a very happy book. It's gonna be a uplifting book, and you could still say it was kind of uplifting in how it went on, but not the way that I thought it would be. And I made actually a reading vlog for this, but the way that I said that, oh, I like this book, I think I'm going to like it, and at the end I said, yeah, I didn't like it. I really thought like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense, I think. And because at first I was very confused about. I thought really like, huh? What's this? And then I started to understand the book. And then a plot twist came, which for me it was kind of, I knew that. I was very roundabout of saying it, but I knew that. And then the end was like, I wanted another 50 pages to actually have a true finish. And I didn't get it. So I gave this a 2.5 star. Would I recommend this book? I don't know. If you don't know what this is about, it's about a woman who is grieving called Masha, and she is meeting a lot of interesting people throughout her life. And then the past is coming back. So yeah, that's actually the book. It's a contemporary book. Is that how it's called? Yeah, contemporary fiction. And yeah, I think I came in this book with the wrong mindset. So I was very curious for this book. It was my blind date book, but yeah, sometimes it's a hit or miss with books. Oh, excuse me. The next book is a book that I actually read in 8 days, which is quite shocking. The third book of this month is, and the last one too, I finished it yesterday. Yes, yesterday. Today is Wednesday. I finished it yesterday, and that is The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. I was at Friday, I was at page 165, and yesterday, Tuesday, I finished this book. I gave this also a 4 star. I think, I cannot say for sure, but I think that is going to be my least favorite book of the 3 books that is in the Mistborn saga, era 1. Because there a lot of information came, and I thought, again, I had an idea like, oh, this is how the book is going. And the book didn't go the way that I thought it was going to be. And yeah, so I was waiting for that, and it never came. Until, yeah, it was. It's like, oh, yeah, but it was still very thrilling. It was like, what's going to happen? Like, oh no, freak, this cannot be. Like, when there was a plot twist and there was another plot twist, and like, oh my god. So I can tell you for sure, even though I have been reading for years, I am not very qualified to tell you guys what you should be reading, but Mistborn, if you like fantasy, go and read Mistborn. It's absolutely a huge thing. It's actually a big thing in the high fantasy genre. So yeah, those are the 3 books that I have read in June. So yeah, it was a fun ride. I almost forgot that I've read this one in May. But that is for, well, month of May. Let's go to June. Row books? I don't know. English is not my first language. I'm learning though. I am learning. I have made also quite a lot of videos for this kind of thing. But I am going to do a readathon in June, and it's the amazing readathon by Brie, 4 pals and a book. And there are 5 groups, 5 teams. 4 of those are competitive. It's the... one moment. So 5 groups, 5 teams, and 4 of those are competitive. It's the Illusionist, Steel Watchers, Guild Weavers, and Lore Keepers. Those are the 4 that are competitive. And the 5th one is Pathfinders, which I am in. And those are, well, you can just do kind of whatever you want. You can read with the others with the prompts, because you already have the prompts. But you just don't read for points. You don't have to read like all of the books that are on your TBR. And yeah, I don't really know the rules about the others, so because I am in a group, in a team that don't have actually any rules, you just can walk along with everybody else. And I did make actually a TBR for all of the 10 prompts, but I know who I am, excuse me, and what I can read. And I cannot read 10 books, especially the books that I had on my TBR that I just thought like, Rose, what are you doing? What are you doing to yourself to put yourself through this, well knowingly that you are going to not read all 10 of those? So I took it back to 6 books, because one of those books I don't even have on my physical TBR. I actually wanted to buy it, but I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to buy a book that I know that I'm probably not going to read. So yeah, that is a very big what's called accomplished for me. Like, I'm not going to buy a book that I'm not going to read, rather than try and read a book and then see if you like it or not. So yeah, that's that. So the TBR for June for the readathon is, and I will say the prompts with it. Oh, my brain sometimes. I hate it. I hate your brain. But yeah, let's go back to my TBR, otherwise this video is gonna be entirely too long. So I already have the prompts. There's gonna be, I think, a little bit more once the month June is going to start, but I don't really think I'm going to do that. I already have a lot of books on my TBR for June. I am not going to read them all. Now, well, the first book that I have here is an over-the-top cover, and I chose The Story of the Forest by Linda Grant for it. I don't really know what this book is about. It's well, a little bit. I know a little bit. It's about a girl that goes in the forest and meets a gang of rowdy young men. The next one is a chilling or a winter cover, and I chose Frankenstein for that by Mary Shelley. It's also a very pretty print. I've already read Frankenstein. I pretty much liked it. So this is gonna be a reread for me. And it's about a doctor who is making a monster, and the monster wants to take revenge on the doctor. Ta-da! It's probably a very simplified thing for Frankenstein, but yeah. There you go. The next one is a mythical of godly word in the title, and I chose my Bookclub book for it, The Hymn of Dionysus by Natasha Pulley. It's a retelling of Dionysus, and that's the only thing that I know. I don't know any of the Greek gods. I don't know. I'm sorry. For the next one, I am absolutely excited for, and then a happy excitement for. And that is a green cover. And you already, the 2 videos that I talked about it, I was very excited. And that is The Whore by Hiriko Oyamada. It's about a woman that goes together with her husband to the countryside, and she falls in a hole, and very weird things are happening. It's like a 90-page book. So yeah, great cover. Very excited for. Finally happy that I can read it. A violent title in the cover. No, not in the cover. In the title. A violent word in the title. And I chose BookTok's and Booktube favorite book, and that is A Good Guy's Girl to Murder by. For the violent word in the title, I chose A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. It's a very favorite book on Booktube, and it's about a girl that is going to open a cold case. So yeah, it's not that big. I think it's like 400 pages. If I can. It is a series. Yeah, it's 400 pages. So I should be able to read this in a couple of days. But you know me, I'm a slow reader. I don't know. A cozy read. I chose the 3rd installation because it is the actual only second book that I have of this writer. But it's actually the 3rd installation of the Coffee Cat Colds. Before the Coffee Cat Colds series. And it's before your memory fades. This is actually the only cozy book that I have. That I think it's close to cozy, and that is by Toshikazu Kawaguchi, and it's about a cafe that can give you coffee that brings you back in time, but you cannot change anything because you cannot change the past. So yeah, it's a very cry-worthy book. At least I cried a lot before the Coffee Cat Cold. So I think I'm going to cry also with this book. I do have 2 other books. I am going to get them because I didn't get them for one or another reason. I will get them. One moment. I'm back. So I actually have 8 books of the 10 on my TBR for June for the Readathon. I actually have one other book. The next book is supposed to be the shortest book. It should be shorter than the book before this one. And that is Animal Farm by George Orwell. This one has 94 pages, but the thing is, 95 even. The whole has 92 pages. So 3 more. This one has 3 more than this, but like I said, I'm in the Pathfinders team. It doesn't really matter. Do I know 100% what Animal Farm is about? To be honest, not really. I kind of bought it because it's also one of the books that you are supposed to have read in your lifetime. So maybe I should make a vlog about that, of all of the books that I'm supposed to be reading throughout your life. I have 3 books that I'm supposed to be reading. No, 4. No, 3. I think it's 3. I have to, and that is Animal Farm, 1984, and 100 Years of Solitude. 100 Years of Solitude I'm still reading, but I won't be reading those for the vlog because I don't know what to think about that book. But that's for another point. And then we have the prompt of a book with romance. I have started this book already. I didn't really 100% like it, so I paused, softy and left it. So I wonder if I'm still going to like it, but I'm just going to keep reading where I stopped. And it's already quite a big bunch, but it is a possibility there's going to be a DNF, but it's the Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune. I liked his first book that I've read, and that is The House at the Cerulean Sea. I think it's at the Cerulean Sea. I really like that, so I thought like, oh my god, I should find the next one. I think I have read like over 140 pages. I didn't really like it, but it's one of the only books that I have not read yet entirely, and that is with romance. So yeah, it's also on the TBR. That is for my Readathon and Bookclub. And this one is, I want to wait for a month for this book. But like I said before, Mistborn is going to become a huge thing in my life. So I just couldn't wait to buy the next installation, the 3rd book of the Mistborn saga. I bought that one today, and that is The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. I am going to start it today, and yeah, I am so excited what this is about. I don't even read the back of this. I don't read it. I just going to start immediately in it and just see where it's going. I am the most excited for The Hero of Ages, and actually the whole of Hiroko or Yamada. Those are the actual 2 books that I am most excited for the next month. I probably finished this book before I have finished all of the others. But yeah, 9 books. There are 9 books on my TBR for next month. Even though I don't do monthly TBRs. But yeah, because even my yearly TBR doesn't really make it anymore, because I mostly read the Brandon Sanderson books, which is probably also, I think one more. I am probably even able to read The Trash of the Emerald Sea. The Trash of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. I think I am able to read this too. So it's still 10 books. This is also green. No. This keeps to Brandon Sanderson. So excited. Yeah. I'm more excited about the Brandon Sanderson books than the actual TBR of June. That's the reason why my yearly TBR that I have right now, I still try to read here and there of that TBR, but I went mostly to Brandon Sanderson. And if you don't like that, play by friends. My friends made me to read the books of Brandon Sanderson. I am now addicted to it. Because girl, after I read Trash of Emerald Sea, I am going to read Jumi and the Nightmare Painter, then I'm going to read Warbreaker, and then I'm going to dip my entire body in the Stormlight Archive. And that will take me a freaking year to read that. Not even a year, more than that. But between that, I'm probably going to read my TBR, yearly TBR books. So yeah, again, let's see if I actually can get this thing, my TBR of June, which I'm not going to make at all. Let's see. 10 books. Like, oh my god, I am crazy. So yeah, there you go. 10 books. One book for one day, each day. What am I doing to myself, you guys? I don't know. I just don't know. Let's put that here. Man, you need some missile mass for getting those books. And I obviously read the 3 books of May. Actually, it's supposed to be like this. Yay. Happy. I will see you next time. I don't know when the next time is, but the next time it is. So if you like this video, this chaotic video, please smash a like on the like button. And if you like me, hopefully, then you can subscribe to me, to my channel. That is very much not professional at all. And I will see you in the next video.